Welcome, everybody. Can you hear me? My name is Ziba Cranmer. I am the director of BU Spark. I'm part of the Faculty of Computing and Data Sciences here at CCDS, and really excited to have all of you here today. We are joined together, excuse me, in this research on tap format. I'll talk about the format in a minute, but really the goal of today is to hear what's happening, get a sampling of what's happening across campus around broadening participation in computing. We may sprinkle around the edges beyond that, but that's sort of the core. And the inspiration or the impetus for this event came from a visit by the head of the CISE Directorate, which is, I don't actually remember what it stands for, but I think it's Computing Information Systems. Anyway, it's one of the NSF directorates. And where a lot of folks on campus, a lot of principal investigators are getting grants from. And as part of these grants, many of you know, because many of you have been recipients or applicants, will apply, and there's a requirement that you have a proposal for how you're going to broaden participation as part of your work. And this directorate has done a lot of work to try to advance this, throughout academia, and they've been pushing this idea of departmental or university-wide plans. And so this is something that we would like to do. The Associate Provost Ezra Bestavros just arrived, and he has been an advisor on the CISE Directorate and has been part of these conversations. And we have two BPC, broadening participation plans, from the Computer Science Department, the Computer Engineering Department. And part of that conversation was how might we create a university-wide plan that all principal investigators, should they want to, could leverage as part of their proposals. We think, and maybe we can all get together and think much more intentionally and cross campus. And I think what's particularly exciting about this group is that we have folks on the computer science, engineering, math and statistics, side that are doing the applied work. And then we also have their expertise is not in the pedagogy of broadening participation, but then we have folks from Wheelock and other parts of the campus whose research and whose expertise is really studying how to do that in the field. And the idea of bringing these these groups of folks together, we think could unlock something really fantastic. So that was the inspiration. The format tonight is a series of brief presentations, lightning presentations that are about 5 minutes each, 3 slides. Brian's got the timekeeper, so you can stay on track. And we'll hear from all different parts of campus. And there were actually a lot of folks who at the last minute couldn't be here today because there's some stuff going around. So but we have their slides, and we hope to engage them in conversation in the future. And then the on tap part of the conversation is outside. There's a beer, it's not actually on tap, but other drinks and bites, and that's a chance for all of us to talk and get to know each other and hopefully figure out how we might collaborate. And the hope is that the next step is that folks who want to can come together and lay the groundwork for perhaps submitting a university-wide broadening participation plan that other folks across campus can leverage for the future, and that hopefully we can actually take our broadening participation to the next level. So with that, I am going to invite Cynthia, I believe, as our first speaker, and look forward to continuing the conversation.